Kia ora, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. It is an honor and a privilege to be speaking with you today. On this week's podcast, I wanted to reflect back on the major life changes that have been happening this past week in my own life. This past week, I became an American citizen. Now, I've been through the citizenship process in New Zealand before, and so I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. That was until I went through the ceremony itself. In the ceremony, I found out that I was one of 222 individuals coming from 63 different countries who are all becoming American citizens. What that made me think about was not necessarily my own journey, though that was an aspect of it. What it made me think about was all of the people that were coming from different walks and stages of life, a lot of whom might have come from more worse or more difficult situations than I was in. Now, my situation was a little bit finicky and a little bit difficult because of COVID and our circumstances then. However, in large part, it was a fairly smooth process and, by all accounts, quite a quick process as well. But it made me think about all of those people that are just trying to live the American dream. This American dream reflects not only just here in this country and as an American now, it has spread throughout the world. That is why this idea of a white picket fence and a house and a job and a family and all of these ideals that we hold throughout the world, they actually have some of that root here in America because that is what was portrayed socially through television, through movies, all of that from America. And so it made me think about all of these people that were able to actually go through the process just like I was. They were able to afford it. They were able to take the time to do it. They had everything ready to be able to go through that process. As well as I thought about all of those people that want to go through the process but are unable to do so. So there are a lot of people, millions I would guess, that are wanting to do the things the right way, but it's simply cost prohibitive. It simply might be difficult. Their circumstances might change. I have to deal with this as a lecturer, dealing with my students who are all coming from different socioeconomic backgrounds, and they have to deal with the consequences of migration, for example. And so this was something that was really, it gave weight and credence to the ceremony because here was 222 people that went from all around the world, 63 different countries, to become an American. And so for that, I am grateful. I'm grateful for the civil liberties that I have, the ability to speak, the ability to share, the ability to teach, the ability to be able to practice my own faith, right? These are all freedoms that we have. And it's a freedom that many people take for granted until it's taken away. And so that is something that I just wanted to share with you as an example of why we want to hold on to the freedoms that we do, and to be able to give that freedom to other people as well. The second thing that changed my life happened right here today. Dina and I had the awesome opportunity to be able to live out the American dream and purchase our first home. This is something that I definitely did not think was possible in my own life, and it is through a series of miracles that it has happened. But I just wanted to encourage you and inspire you that it is possible. We don't have much money or anything, but what we do have is the things that we're rich in. We're rich in family. We're rich in our faith. We're rich in the community that we are in. And it is such an honor and a privilege that we will be able to move into our new house. We've already begun packing and getting things ready. And it is simply a real honor and a privilege, especially at our ages when I legitimately thought that this will come 10, 20 years down the line, just because of student loans and all of the other things that can bog us down. It is a real concern for people my age, right? We simply cannot afford to live in the world that we live in. And yet a door was opened, a way was made. And so we are going to be moving into our new house. We just got the keys this afternoon. I wanted to share that as an inspiration to you and motivation as well, because life can be difficult. And Lord knows I have been through my share of difficulties over the last few years since moving to a whole new country. But at the end of the tunnel, there is a light. And all that matters is that we do the best that we can every single day and take every single day one step at a time. And when opportunities come, you take those opportunities, making good choices, and you try and move forward one step at a time. I hope to encourage you to become the best version of yourself. Know that life can be difficult, and it is difficult, but you can get through. And I pray that you will succeed in whatever you choose to do because of your actions, because of your grit, and doing things with community. Love other people just the way that you want to be loved as well. With that said, have a great week.